Hello, friend. Today we're going to talk about the EF5 tornado that hit Phil Campbell, Hackleburg, and Tanner. It is one of the, if not the strongest tornado in the outbreak. It killed 72 people and leveled many homes for over 100 miles. It was really ridiculous. And thank God for James Spann, and I forgot who the guy was in Huntsville, because without them, hundreds would have died. I'm telling you right now. But here's how that cell started. That cell started off in Mississippi, actually. As it was moving into Alabama, it started to form a hook echo and a wall cloud. And as it was moving into Hamilton, it started to form a tornado. This is the tornado as it dropped down right around the Hamilton airport area, but it would strengthen really quickly. The tornado rapidly intensified into an EF4, EF5 tornado as it was approaching Hackleburg. And as it moved through Hackleburg, it was an EF5 tornado of the strongest kind. It destroyed houses. It pulled houses off their foundations. It even slightly dislodged some foundations. It left ground scouring in the area. It was awful. And then it moved into Phil Campbell and did the same thing. And it just kept going and going right into Tanner, too. It destroyed that town, too, as an EF5 tornado. This thing was an EF5 for a long time. At least 30 miles. That's ridiculous. It probably something similar to the 1925 tri-state tornado. It had that bubbling cloud look, but it was a definite maxi wedge, and you know what maxi wedges do. This tornado continued its trek east-northeast into Harvest, portions of Limestone County. It went just south of Huntsville, and it almost hit Gadsden. Almost. And if it had hit Gadsden, that would have been a terrible disaster, because it was still an EF4, nearly EF5 still, even at that level. And it kept going and going and going and going for 132 miles up into Tennessee. And then it finally weakened and dissipated. Wow. You have no idea how awful this tornado was if you just look at that. Had these went through populated areas, we'd talk about thousands dead. I'm dead serious. So thank God it didn't do that. This tornado caused $1.3 billion in damages, caused EF5 damage for over 30 miles, killed 72 people, and it was the deadliest tornado in the history of Alabama. So, what does this tornado tell us? It could have been even worse if it had hit major populated areas, like thousands dead type deals. So, while it didn't hit the major population centers, it was still the deadliest one of the outbreak. Thank you, and have a good night.